Hi folks, that's my second game in this championship versus Wonder Woman. And what's going on this one? It looks like whatever it is, it should involve Horn of Plenty. Gonna have some really good trash in here, and can gain some golds with courtiers, because you kind of want to get a lot of ironmongers and royal blacksmiths. So on 4-3, I guess I'll take Spice Merchant Pixie. And 5-2, I'll gladly pick up a courtier. I mean, not a whole lot of greatest targets, but at least we have gold, which is something. So yeah, my first 5 is probably going to be a courtier, or well, actually you can pick up a bandit, right? Because that kinda does more or less the same thing. It gives you golds, but also, you know, trashes their horns potentially, which is I don't know. You can trash their gold. I can even take both, right? Eventually. He got an nomad camp. Well, I should refer to my opponent as if they are female, right? Because of the nickname. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know. Let's pick up a bandit. It won't matter a whole lot. I don't think. I mean, obviously, if I draw a card here with a gold, it's going to be better. But I won't be able to buy the whole lot, most likely this turn. Probably just going to be a pixie. Yeah, it's not very useful. Alright, pixie it is then. Would be really nice to pick up a horn already. Alright. Gain a silver. No. I don't really want to. So keep the pixie and I'll gladly buy an ironmonger. Didn't do much harm here, fortunately. So okay, both our treasures we care about are in the hand, so kinda safe from the bandit attack. Okay, so that's a nice tempo boost on thrashing. Hell yeah, give me that. Right? I'll just pick up 2 more ironmongers and or should I just take one and horn? I think I'll just do it like that. Yeah. And actually, at this point, I think Royal Blacksmith would have been better for my deck already, but than the third or whatever it was, Ironmonger. But I don't want to go in depth before I take my first Horn of Plenty, which is already late. So, meanwhile, I'm way behind on thrashing. But I think I have more. Well, I definitely have more Ironmongers. Not sure if I have 4. I think I have 4 actually. Okay. Let's draw first. Sure, keep this gold, right? I mean, not, don't see a reason of doing that. So discarded some stuff, didn't matter a whole lot. Okay, so this definitely should be a horn. And yeah, the most terrible thing that could happen that I can lose my horn to a bandit. That would be terrible. But if it doesn't happen, I'll pick up a courtier with a horn and I'll buy a blacksmith. Wisps are really nice because they are, well, they're just nice. Yeah, because there are 2 of them, so you can, they'll actually have something to draw. So I've lost a gold, which is not a big deal at this point, because I'll just finish thrashing the coppers with the Spice Merchant, which is fine. Alright, picked up a horn. Sure, keep the pixie. Given I don't have any draw, I think I kinda need to keep this horn here. So let's do exactly that. No thanks. Well, that's a pity I didn't draw to Spice Merchant, but alright. Discarded a couple of Ironmongers. So, do I take a courtier or do I take another horn? Courtier is gonna give me what? A buy, and I think I'll be better off with just another horn, actually. Those were some good wisps for my opponent. I would really hope that I draw my blacksmith early in the shuffle. That would be nice. So I think we are tied on Ironmongers now. Meaning if she's going to take the last 2, I'm gonna fall behind on that. Okay, that was a good reveal. Feels to me like she's slightly ahead. Yes, please. Discard that, obviously. So let's see what Pixie has to offer. I won't benefit from that in any way, I think. Okay, trash the gold, and which is more important, discarded the blacksmith. That's really nice. Okay. I think I want a courtier at this point. And more horns, and another blacksmith. Yeah, I would be glad to pick up an additional ironmonger, but it didn't fit in here. Other stuff was more important. Okay, that's great. That's great. Well, that was a bad turn for my opponent. And obviously the fact that I discarded the royal blacksmith kind of helped a lot here. Discard this gold. Yeah, sure. Keep that. Well, I think, yeah, didn't have enough actions to do everything. So let's play it as a ruined market. Action buy and play a bandit. Discarded a blacksmith, which is good. Would be really nice to trash some horns. So I have 3 horns. Wow, she has way more. Huh. I actually need to count the gains. Which would be really hard because of pixies. Although never mind, I'm the only guy with a pixie left, so okay. So let's see. She has 5 horns now, and the initial buy, so that's 6, and nomad camp, so that's 7 gains. So if I think I'm kind of must take another horn. So there are now also I'm a first player. I'm a second player, right? Okay, I think I'm going to be doing that thing. So that's 7 gains, which doesn't help her. And I can make it 6 gains and buy a bronze. And I think I kinda need another blacksmith. Oh, god damn it. That's so shitty. Yeah, That is terrible. Oh boy. Yeah, that feels lousy. I mean, obviously it was not impossible, but so let's see what she does. I mean, I can still, she can still, stall as well. But that's a pity because I can I can't do anything this turn. I can only like repay 3 debt, which is obviously something, but doesn't help a whole lot. Okay, so she cashed in, right? She has 0 horns and 2 gain. Well, I guess actually I forgot about the spice merchant, which is technically also a gain. So that means I can take a couple of pixies, right? Yeah. Well, let's see if I'm going to stall 2 times in a row. But also, she might just have enough to buy. Well, at this point she's bound to have enough to buy 1 prawns, and I'm not even sure if I can beat that, because yeah, there is only so much points on the board. Yeah, that's going to be hard. Okay, let's keep that, I guess. Discard the golds. Keep the pixie, because no reason to trash it. I guess I can trash this one because there is no reason to keep it. So let's just have the money. Trash a card from my hand. I'm not interested in that. And should have been, yeah, I forgot to play the card here before. That's okay. I'll just take a buy. Do I need to play a spice merchant to... That also doesn't matter, right? I can just... Yeah, I'll just... I mean, is it technically possible at least that I somehow... No, I'll just end it here. That's a pity, because if not for this terrible turn, I would have been... I think I would have been ahead. and this turn it didn't feel like I don't know, I was asking for this kind of trouble. Okay, so I'm going to be a first player now, right? All right. So that's 1-0 in her favor. And what about this one? No plus actions, right? Trashing sucks. A lot of junk. I'm not even sure I want to bother with Moneylender. So this looks like you want to junk a lot with the Marauder and then buy some golds and then buy some bronzes. Looks like that to me. So you open either Marauder warehouse or Marauder silver. I think playing Marauder often at the start is going to be important, so I'll get a warehouse first. Okay, it's nice to draw the warehouse right away. She picks up a silver, which is also fine. I think I'll take a magpie here. Fortunately, didn't draw to my Marauder, and this draw is terrible. I would be happy to get the Ruin Market. And also I'll take an engineer here, because that will come in handy eventually. You might get some silvers and coppers, you know, keep stuff. So she's ahead on silvers already. Let's just get one more. I'm kind of over-terminaled right now, but oh well. I think I'll just take 2 magpies here. And one more. Yeah, let's try and get all the magpies. Okay, that should be just a silver for me, and I'm 1 silver behind. Also, I'm 1 gold behind. I think she should pick up a copper here. Okay, another magpie for me. So Magpie is going to run, Rune's going to run, but that's about it. So we're in for... Okay, so she took all the magpies, alright. I think I just going to play the Marauder now. And, hopefully I can buy gold on this turn. Okay. So I can keep the spoils, and that doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, another gold. So we are tied on. Apparently, I have more spoils, right? Because I know that she has more silvers. And yeah, it's now. I think I would benefit from another warehouse. So do I keep this engineer, or do I just trash it for... I can take 2 silvers and pick up another engineer. Or just another silver. Let's just take another silver. So nobody has any engineers. I'm ahead in silvers. We are tied on golds. Apparently, I'm ahead on spoils. Yeah, I am the only guy who has any spoils on the deck. We are tied on coppers. She has a ruin market, which is good. At some point, death card won't be terrible. Okay, I wonder if she just buys a silver. Nope, takes an engineer, which is reasonable. And I think I also gonna pick one up here. Yep, let's do that. So now we are tied on spoils. I wonder if a second Marauder would have been a thing here. So I'm ahead on silvers, she's ahead on golds. That looks like I should keep the spoils and pick up a gold. Yep. So I have 2 spoils now, she only has 1. Oh, never mind. We are tied on spoils again. And buys a copper, okay. And I'm going to give her another ruin market. Oh, god damn it. Should I even do that? Okay, what? can just buy a death card here, honestly. Never mind. So, I feel like I should just take another engineer. And that kind of really sucks that my warehouse missed. I assume she's going to pick up a bronze here, but nope. So, do I want to pick up another gold or just bronze? I feel like I'll just take a bronze. So she's ahead in golds. I'm ahead on silvers. She's ahead on coppers. We are tied on spoils. I assume she's going to pick up the silvers. Okay, so we are tied on silvers. She has a lot of golds on me, and here I'll just take 2 silvers. Right, so I am ahead on silvers, and she has 1 more gold and 1 more copper. I'm still ahead on silvers, right? Yeah, I have 1 more than she does. That should just be a gold, so now we are tied on golds. So I think she still has 1 engineer. Okay, I still have 1 more copper, 1 more silver, and let's make it 3 more, and I'll buy a copper here. Okay. So yeah, it would be hard for her to catch up on silvers. Let's give away the last rune. And well, I don't know, should I I don't think it's worth it to you know, to spend the spoils. I'll just pick up the gold, and that gives me 5 points. Spending the spoils and buying a bronze gives me like 1 point only, so so apparently we both have 3 spoils now, so tied on that. She's only 2 silvers behind now. Sure, I'll pick up a bronze on 8. That's the power of the ruined market. So she's only 1 silver behind now. She still has an engineer, and she's 1 copper ahead. I'll just discard the magpie and buy bronze, right? Yeah, I think so. So I'm ahead in golds, ahead in silvers. Oh, and she's gonna do that again. Okay, so we are tied on golds. She has... I won't catch her on coppers, and I have one more silver. So this again looks like a gold buy. Okay, so she got me up on silvers. But I feel I'm doing just fine. Because... Okay, so we are tied on golds, tied on silvers. I have more spoils now, which is probably temporarily. Let's just get a silver. But she still has an engineer, so I should expect her to catch me up on silvers and go ahead. That should be just silver state for her, or I don't know, maybe even just a duchy. Okay, here's another bronze for me. Yep. Okay, I should be super okay to win this game. Well, that was not the best rune library ever, but that's enough for bronze. So I believe I have now one more spoils. So she's now probably ahead on silvers. And I lose 5 points here. I mean, she gains 5, but that's the same thing. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. So she's going to be a first player now. We are currently tied. Okay, I'm kinda glad that we have this tax on a board where she's the first player, because it kinda makes the first player advantage a bit less important. So anyway, no plus buy here. And the only extra gains is what? Well, transmogrify, kind of, and wild hunt, kind of. How good is Band of Misfits? Not very good, because you can only play it as Conspirator and Courtyard. Which is okay, I guess, but not a big deal. So the only trashing is Transmogrify and Junk Dealer. On 4-3, I probably want to take a Transmogrify. Just because of the limited gains, I would rather turn my estates into something useful than trash them. But obviously on 5-2 I'll be happy to pick up a junk dealer, which is not going to happen. Right, also Transmogrify is kinda good with peddlers, so I don't think building up the huge wild hunt thing is a way to go here, because with limited gains it will take so much time. So do I take a courtyard, or do I take silver? Well, I don't know. Feel like silver. I don't know. Let's pick up a courtyard. She takes double silver. Oh, god damn it. I mean, that's a good hand, but not if you have depth already. Yeah. Okay, so what should it be? I really hope I draw my courtyard next hand, but it's still not going to be a 5. At least a whole lot of bad cards going to miss. Actually, I'm going to stick up an estate on top. Because I wanted to become a silver. Alright. So, we are doing fine. Actually, yeah, not all that bad at all. Okay, she gave me a card. So I think I'm going to take a conspirator here. And kinda need a second junk dealer, so let's just get it. Do I want to transmog my courtyard into something more inspiring? I don't think so. I think it's just fine as it is. Top deck the junk dealer, and should I risk it and get a cursed village? I mean, it's definitely going to draw me more than Lost Cities in the most of the turns. Let's just go for it. Diluted. Well, that kind of sucks. But not too terrible. I can. Well, I mean, even buying a gold would be okay. So I can do that. I'd rather not buy gold, right? But so let's turn this estate into what? It's either a silver or another courtyard, and I feel like courtyard might be just better. Okay. Top deck jungler. Oh, I can top deck an estate. Yeah, that's diluted kinda sucks here. Do I want to buy another silver? Actually, I think silver is better than nothing, right? Because simply because of limited gains and transmogrifies. Yeah, let's pick it up. Because silver is a good target for transmogrifying. So, buys another lost city. I can transmogrify conspirator into a lost city. Do I want to? Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I kinda like them as conspirators. Yeah, let's just play. So let's top deck this estate. Or actually let's count the money and maybe top deck a silver instead. So what do I want to buy? I think platinum is... Platinum is probably the best thing still. Or maybe I want some lost cities as well, I don't know. Think I can, I'd rather buy expensive stuff, and if I feel like I need more draw, I can transmog like conspirators or stuff. So that's 6. Okay, I'll top deck the silver and transmog it into conspirator next turn, and this turn it's going to be a platinum. Yep. Okay, so I kind of feel like I'm doing fine being a second player on this board. She has a bit more draw, well, yeah, but I have more stuff. I feel like maybe even going for a third transmogrify. Because I kinda have enough money, or do I? Maybe I don't, so let's not do it. Alright. So let's transmog another silver, right? Yeah. And I'll just pick up another platinum. So she's going to get a colony here. I think I'm getting a lost city on this turn, right? Out of this junk dealer. That won't matter because I'm going to draw. What's the last card? So all the coppers are gone. My last estate is here. This last card is my second platinum. Anyway, I can just, you know, do it like that. Don't take this cursed woolly shrine. And I'll just buy a colony because that's where we are going. She could definitely benefit from the wild hunt here. I think that's what she... I mean, if she doesn't need to save her turn immediately with velocity, she could definitely use a wild hunt for some extra points potentially in the end of the game. So, yeah, and she does that. Okay. I mean, I can always do that as well. And, do I want to transmog any of those? I feel like I might be willing to keep this estate, or I might just trash it with a junk dealer. I can trash this conspirator into another transmogrify. That actually, let's do it. Yep. So what's the last card? That's my last transmogrify. Well, that's a tough choice. I either either put a lost city on top, or but then this transmogrify is not on the mat. I think that's the way to go. That's kind of safer to do it like that. Okay, so that's a bad turn for her, which is nice. So what I can do here is that I can turn the silver into something, but I think it would be more beneficial to me to keep the transmogrifies on the mat. Okay, here is a colony. So what I can do here is that I can buy a colony and put a colony on top, so that next turn I'm guaranteed to... Well, I'm not guaranteed, but I have What? I have a courtyard and a cursed village in there. I think I like it. Well, I might still fail to draw, and that's gonna hurt a lot, but that kind of feels like a pretty good position. Well, that's her states. I mean, wild health points, but that's only like 2 points total, which is not a big deal. So, okay, how am I going to do that? There are options. What's the... I can either kill both of the colonies. Well, that would suck, right? Because then I lose. So I'm killing one colony. And then I can say kill this transmogrify for a conspirator, or actually for a lost city, right? It technically won't give me an extra card because of the cursed village, but it will have give me the ability to play both of those. Courtyards. Okay. Alrighty. I was the I was the second player here, I guess. Yeah, nice. So it's 2-1 in my favor. And I'm about to be first player here. Swindler. Everybody's favorite. So Hamlet's an obelisk, which is, you know, you can take a lot of those, indeed. Swindler is gonna be a bitch here, like. So how do you even open here? You can I think you should definitely bonfire. It's either bonfire swindler or bonfire ambassador. I think I kinda like ambassador more. So let's do that. I mean, they can just swindle your ambassador into silver, and that's going to be painful, but we can try that. I feel like swindler is gonna hurt a bit less because you're gonna bonfire most of the coppers, and the probability of them hitting a state with a swindler is going to be way higher. Anyway, I think you want 2 artisans on this board. Get a lot of those nice 5 cost lost cities and bakers, and get some hamlets as well. And you also would need to swindle like there is no tomorrow. I mean, Baron is definitely a way of getting to artisan faster. I don't know, should I just bonfire here? That'll leave me with 4 coppers only though. No, I'll take a swindler. Well, that's really good for that kinda works. So I'm definitely not spending a token here because I want to spend it here. That's kinda nice. I mean, it's not it's not an artisan hit or anything. So a lost city for me. I mean, that's not going super fast. I think I kinda need it. She might pick up Lost City and give me a card here. Nope. Doesn't look like it. I'm getting overrun by states. Wow. God damn it. That's so terrible. So given that I have my deck like consists of states now, I should probably pick up a burn. Yeah, because otherwise I'm not sure how I'm about to get to an artisan. Okay, that's a card for me. Should I bonfire here? I think I should. I mean, I don't want to give her all the hamlets, but I think the faster you get it under control. Oh, god damn it, that's so terrible. Okay, now it's better. So this turn I'm going to get an artisan. And actually I'm kinda thin at this point. I need to play the Swindler now, I think. Okay, fuck yeah. That's great. So, an artisan and a hamlet. That's not the greatest draw, but definitely I only have one lost series, so not much to expect from my deck at this point. Wonder if I should just get the lost city. Maybe she's going to give me a card. I mean, I won't count on that, because she probably wants to take her artisan back. Yeah, okay. I should try and hit it again. But yeah, let's listen to reason. So I wonder if second ambassador at this point is going to do anything. Also, given she now has gold, she might pick up a legionary, and that's definitely gonna hurt some. So yeah, I think there are lots of attacks here. Trashed my Baron. Yeah, hello navigator. Yeah, that sucks. Well, yeah, given there are a lot of ways to attack, I think you would just better off with a lots of draw first. And come on, I didn't draw any of, I didn't draw my artisan basically, which is terrible. So I'm not even sure I would benefit from this Baron all that much, because anyway, let's pick it up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she just picks up most of the hamlets in her turn at this point. And that's really gonna be hard to fight. Trashed my ambassador, god damn it. That's bad. That's really bad. Now it almost forces me to buy to get an ambassador here with an artisan. Otherwise, I might just be overrun. Yeah, this game is not looking good for me at all. No, let's just pick up Lost City. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. I think I want to buy a second artisan and ambassador, so that's going to be 9. So definitely Swindler and Estate go on top. So that's gonna give me what? 4, 8. That's all the economy I'm gonna need, right? Actually, I might rather buy a Lost City if I can, right? So rather than an ambassador and gain an ambassador the next turn. So that's going to be 4 plus, that's 8. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Okay, that's nice. I mean, obviously, getting... I can get Lost City and 2 Lost Cities and a Hamlet, which would be really nice, because or I can pick 2 Hamlets and an Artisan. That feels a bit greedy. But I feel like I kinda need those, because I can't really afford myself to be that behind. Yeah. Okay, well. My deck is extremely fragile at this point. I don't think it will survive one more turn of not drawing. That was a weird ordering, but yeah, I kinda need her to stall for a turn. Also, I should expect to be attacked with the Legionary this turn, which won't hurt me the whole lot. Oh my god, come on. Well, yeah, I'm in trouble. I can't really complain about my Swindler all that much, but yeah, she trashed a lot of my good stuff. Baron and Artisan and Ambassador. I've trashed some Hamlets, a Copper and and an Artisan as well, yeah. Excuse me. don't think I want to discard. That's not going anywhere. All right. I'll do it like that. So how's this game even going to end? I mean, I already hate this game. It takes so much time and it's so stupid. Uh, so it might end on something like Baker's. It's definitely in her best interests to start pushing the piles now, and she can do it without clogging her deck with the stop cards, and meanwhile bumping up the economy. So that would be really hard for her to lose at this position with two artisans, and she can just pick up bakers every turn and buy some more bakers until it's close to the pile out. Then you buy like one bronze and pile it out on the next turn, something like that. And it's really hard for me to sneak a win from this kind of stuff because she's head and points with all the hamlets. Sneaking a win might involve ambassador in the artisans. Okay, now attack this turn. Okay, so she picks up a bronze, which is good. Actually, I shouldn't take a whole lot of bakers myself. Well, here we go. That'll do, I guess. I'll just give her gold. So, what should I do here? I think I might be just bonfiring. Yeah, let's do that. I should just resign, being honest. Well, let's try and play another turn to see maybe what my swindler hits or something, but that's just going really bad for me. So I don't know where did I lost this game, especially if I'm a first player here. No, maybe it's just opening burn was so good, and I kind of missed that. I don't know. Maybe my swindler was slightly underperforming at first. Okay, let's resign. It's fine. So we are tied now, and she's going to be a first player here. Alright. So here is the donate board. And kinda hate being a second player on this board. Yeah, that might be a problem, because it should be pretty straightforward. So the best thing that could happen on this board is that you open with 5-2, you get the treasure trove, and then you donate turn 2. Yeah, you open a treasure trove, and then they open with the lost city. You draw your treasure trove on turn 2. You play it, and then you donate and trash everything. That's more like it. But also, you can't just straight up go for provinces. I think you should build to double province here. Capitals and some draw. So the question is, where do you donate? And that's really luck dependent. So she has 3-4. Okay, on 3 definitely buy a silver, but I think on 4 you might donate already. So if you donate on 4, what's that going to be? You'll have 4 debt. Well, I don't know about Jack. Obviously, I can also go with the wedding here. How good is that? Actually, that's probably not all that terrible. But let me see if I can just donate and So if I just leave 5 coins in my deck, so silver and 3 coppers. So next turn I'm going to repay, and turn after that I'm going to buy capital first or treasure trove first. I don't know what's better. I think I need to donate. So yeah, I need to. Yeah, okay. So that's how you're going to do it. Yep, yep. Okay. I think she should have been donating the last turn, definitely. Oh yeah, great. And okay, so that kind of takes the first player advantage away from her, because she was stuck. She had all the money on the turn 3 and turn 4. She was stuck with 3 estates in hand, which is great for me. And yeah, so this turn she won't be able to buy anything. Now I need to think. Oh wow, so she only has Jack, 2 silvers, and a treasure trove. Okay, well that's not the worst deck ever for this board. Anyway, if I buy capital now, so next turn I'll buy like treasure trove, hunting party. I think. I think it should be capital first. So now treasure trove, hunting party. Well, definitely treasure trove. And might go for a second capital even. But I feel like I would need to take a hunting party. Gonna need some draw. Okay, that's nice. Pick up another hunting. Oh, I can pick up a lost city. I don't know. Let's pick up a hunting party. So she takes a bronze already, and I'm afraid it might be a correct move. I have shitloads of coppers in this deck. What if I just hunting party and donate Because I have like 5 coppers at this point. But that's going to be a lot of debt. I can just buy another hunting party. And I don't know. Takes a second capital, which is reasonable. So I can capital and donate. She doesn't have any draw. Let's do it. So kill all the coppers, and I think it's worth it. To kill the coppers. You don't have the whole lot of time here on this board, but I think I still like it to get rid of the coppers. Okay. So I assume she's going to buy bronze and like hunting party, or even donate maybe. Just okay. Just replace that. That's also fine, I guess. Okay, I can draw my whole deck, which is great. There is no point for me to get the double bronze, I don't think. And although if I do that, then she can't pick up a double herself. So that's why I should do that, I think. And hopefully my better draw kinda saves me. That's a really good turn for her. He can play. Oh, never mind. I thought she's able to play 2 capitals. But yeah, that's not great for me because I'm not going to be able to triple. So just dash it then. Yeah, I think. Alright. Yeah, it's not easy, not an easy choice for right now. I mean, I'm definitely in a position of to double, so she kind of needs to just take a dashi, I think. Yeah. Discarded capital, that sucks. So yeah, I definitely can take a bronze here. So I'll pick up a duchy, and it's either just nothing or might be a hunting body. Let's take a hunting body. Okay, that's a good hand indeed. Oh, and her good stuff kind of missing here, which is great. Yeah, it's really good for me that her capital is stuck with the rest of this hand being shitty. Okay, now she has that, so that turn is not all that great for me either. So well, I don't know. She's bound to have some green cards in this hand. She's already seen one of her capitals. She's seen some golds, and she has 5 debt. So okay, I'm taking one dash for sure. Should I risk it and pick up bronze? I'm gonna have 3 hunting parties next turn. Let's do it and see what happens. Okay, nice. Well, I mean, actually it's not nice at all, because right now yeah, she's taking the last duchess, and I need to take both of the bronzes. Okay, here's the second capital though. Will it be enough? Oh yeah. Okay. Stole it. Nice. Ooh. Alright. So that was what? 3-2 in my favor, right? So hopefully that's finally going to be a last game. Okay. So what's in here? Okay, I'm glad I have 4-3 here, because 5-2 would have been much worse. So what can you do here? Well, basically you can minting gold is gonna be a thing. I mean, there is a bandit for it, but that doesn't matter a whole lot. And sneaking hunting grounds trash might be a thing with develop or something. So anyway, I think I'm going to open Masquerade, and Masquerade remake is kinda greedy. I would probably take Mask Ironmonger. Where is all my stuff? So might pick up a second mask. 3 is not too exciting to have because, you know, you want to buy stuff that costs 4. So if the next turn is good, I might be able to buy a mint. Let's pick up a develop. Never mind, still want it to be a silver. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I think I keep that and buy a mint. Yep. So I think I need ports now. Just gonna remake stuff. Discard that. So I'll pick up a remake here, and I can start missioning next turn. Never mind this plan. Well, I guess I can still do that if I draw a copper with the mask. Anyway, I should be way. Never mind, never mind. Well, if she gives me a copper, okay, I'm not going to trash it. I'm going to mission that. Well, this turn sucked. Haha. I don't even want another silver. Don't think. So probably I should just get rid of this mint. I should just remake it into hunting grounds. So let's remake Ironmonger into Margrave, and how am I going to get money next turn? That's a good question. I would need either a mint yeah, let's get an Ironmonger and maybe that helps. Alright, we have I only noticed that right now we have the Margrave and Masquerade, which is really nasty, so gonna go for that. Like, try and do it every turn. Okay. So the last card is sadly an Ironmonger. I don't know, I can't really get enough money to even mission here. Well, I guess I can. But then I kind of want to develop. At this point, I'm well beyond knowing what I'm doing here. I can trash the hunting grounds here, and how does that help me? Well, I guess I would, yeah, I'll take the duchy and I'll pick up the copper, I think. Okay, so far so good. He's yet to play his mask, so I'm kind of forced to do it like that. That's okay. I mean, that was technically a bad undo, right? But I trust my opponent that no bad intentions were being involved in that undo. Right, let's sure keep that. I might as well top deck this board, because why not? And where is my Margrave? That's not cool. Well, I guess that'll have to do. My deck kinda sucks at this point. Why did I trash the freaking hunting grounds? I think that was terrible. Let's get another mask, because it's some kind of draw. Yeah, I'm in trouble. And I guess I'm going to be forced to give up with to give this Harbinger to her. That's something that I can't really escape doing. Okay, so the thing I want to do here, instead of this lousy thing I'm already doing, I kind of want to. It would be nice to develop my duchy, which I, for some silly reason, have, into gold and an ironmonger, and then start minting this gold. That'll be nice. So here's the mission. I expect being masqueraded here. Discard that. And let's discard that as well. Yeah, this match has surely taken some time. I didn't expect it to, and yeah, I kinda need to go already. But okay, if I win this one, that's going to be a last game. So let's try and do that. Looks like she's frustrated about the possibility of masquerade play. Rightfully so. I should I should have been keeping this develop. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, let's see what she has to give me. So those two cards are silvers, I think. And hey, that's a remake. Oh, never mind, that's like one silver and one. Okay, I'm not going to trash this remake. So let's remake the duchy into a gold and a silver into an ironmonger. And mission. Keep that. Let's just keep this mint, because that's what I want to do this turn. Discard that, I guess. So I can get the last ironmonger. Do I want to... I probably don't want to attack. Because right now I know that she has those silly coppers. So I'm afraid I would need to pass her a masquerade. Yep. Well, not much I can do about that. I ended up with a lot of... I think I ended up with 5 ironmongers to her 3. So that's great. Buys a gold, I think that's terrible. Discard that. Keep that. Yeah, sure, let's keep the mint. Do I want to develop? I don't know. Okay, I was hoping to draw a masquerade. This game is going to take forever. So I should be able to start wine provinces next turn, I think. Do I want to like remake something? I don't really need this duel, being honest. Let's get rid of it. Let's do it like that. I can do with 2 mints. I'm not going to trash this silver because it's a nice target. Okay. So now my deck is full of money and I have some draw. And yeah, this should be fine. Also gonna keep this silver in hand because that's what I'm going to give her if she masquerades me. So now I would like to have some draw. Okay, that's just a province from her. Not really worried about that. Well, I mean, I need to draw still. And god damn it, that's like the worst thing that could have happened. That is terrible. Okay, I'll pick up a second mask because that's the way to draw. Ah, that sucks. Guess I'll give her gold. Funny is that seems like the least valuable thing in here. My hand. She still has one more mask. I think. So... never mind, I have two. And yeah, okay, one's in the trash. Just in case, we'll do it like that. Okay, looks like this turn I'm going to draw. Discard the remake probably. Discard this. So I'm gonna give you a silver, right? Don't trash that. So let's remake the mint into hunting grounds and silver into port. I can then mint the gold. And here I'm going to definitely get in one province, and I think I should mission. Forgot to buy copper. Yeah, I technically, yeah, it was not a very clean undo, but I didn't even look at this new hand. I just remembered it immediately that I need the copper. So yeah. So if she gives me a silver, I would gladly remake that into a port. Gives me an ironmonger, that's even better. So I can remake Margrave into hunting grounds, and I can do like ironmonger into apprentice, or I can do let's just pick up a second Margrave. Okay, so that should be fine. We'll give her the remake. Wait a second. Yeah, need to do it like that, unfortunately. Just another province for her. Okay, looks like I'm going to draw something. I might be able to do the hunting grounds thing at one point, but not sure. Let's discard the mask. Plus the Harbinger. I mean, Harbinger is a pretty good card in this deck. Maybe I should have been passing the gold actually. But that I should probably do later. So that's still a normal turn, not a mint turn, not a mission turn, right? So I think I would try and get an apprentice on the mission turn. Oh boy, that surely takes a while. Okay, here is the copper. Hooray. which I'm not going to trash. Keep the port. So I don't think I want this mint anymore. Let's count my money. I'll be able to get like bronze mission and something. Take an apprentice. Yeah, don't want this mint anymore. Don't want to play this mask necessarily. Take the bronze. Take the mission. And actually buying mint on the last turn would be a thing to do. I'll pick up the ports. So let's get my Harbinger back. And let's see what else I can get. Should I give her gold here? I think let's do that, just for the points. And I'll keep the copper. And do I want to remake? I think I would like more apprentices. Okay, that's a good draw. That's an amazing draw. Okay, here's the silver, which I'm not afraid of. So, I think I should be able to buy it, to end it, without buying any bronzes. Let's do it. Trash this for states. Discard that. Keep that. Now, Margrave, right? So I would need to buy port and mint. Okay, where is my... I can just play another Margrave, right? So here's my apprentice hiding there. That's okay. point is that? 4 states. Now, so what's up with money? I have 3 buys and I have 11, right? 11, that's exactly enough to buy port, mint, and the remaining estate. So I can remake, I can even, I mean, I'm not mixing anything up. Hunting grounds, like I can gain a duchy, I can mask into, I need to turn the mask into the port, and actions here, buy ports, buy estate, buy the mint. Fuck yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and since I'm advancing in the tournament, see you next time.